A stoic person is someone who is strong and resilient. They face life's inevitable struggles with logic and sense of calm. They do not let their emotions get the better of them, and often they are able to navigate the time of stress and difficulty without complaining or seeking out support from others. Being stoic is usually considered a good trait to have. A stoic personality often means a person is more efficient in their task, less swayed by small changes to their lifestyle, and makes them much harder to hurt emotionally. They are practical and achieve their goals with greater ease than someone because of their ability to power through difficulties. That said, stoic people are also often loners and choose to bottle their feelings up instead of sharing, sometimes with detrimental effects. Stoic personality traits that show you are a strong person. You are not discouraged by setbacks. Life is full of surprises and unfortunate setbacks that can prevent us from getting what we want or achieving our goals in time we were hoping. People who have stoic personalities are rarely affected by these setbacks. When you are a stoic, it is much easier to dust yourself off after such surprises and move on without dwelling on what might have gone wrong. You easily adapt to change. Many of us find change very unsettling. Even minor changes in the lifestyle can be difficult to adjust. New or different circumstances, such as new job, new home, or a new routine can throw us completely off balance sometimes. However, having a stoic personality typically means that these things aren't as disturbing as they are for other people. Changes don't cause them much, if any, concern, and they are able to carry on with their lives with very little upheaval. You recognize your own needs. Stoic people are much more in touch with themselves and their needs than most. They are able to recognize when their own needs need to be taken care of. These needs might be emotional, such as needing time alone or time to heal, or physical needs such as getting more rest. A stoic person might be more comfortable making their own needs a priority. They know what they need and they can get their needs seen to without a fuss. You focus on solutions. When we face difficulties in our life, many of us don't know how to stay focused on resolving the problems and instead get swept up in the emotional strain of the situation. This often means struggling to be practical and logical. Someone with a stoic personality is more likely to keep their minds focused on the solution needed to resolve the issue and are far more practical when it comes to getting the important jobs done. You learn from the mistakes. Making mistakes is sometimes considered to be the best way to learn and grow. Trial and error allows us to see options played out in front of us as we can understand what went wrong and how we can fix it in the future. People with stoic personalities often utilize these shortcomings and mistakes to their fullest potential, instead of becoming locked down by negative feelings that might come with making mistakes. They are able to learn quickly and turn those mistakes into opportunities for growth without letting their emotions guide their next step. You see the bigger picture. Oftentimes, we become fixated on the most minor details, especially when things aren't going our way. These details could be small hurdles that need to be overcome before we can reach our goals, or setback we might face along the way. A person who is stoic is usually far better able to see the bigger picture or focus on greater reasons for their struggles. Instead of obsessing over small steps along the way, they see the destination as their focus, and difficulties that they might face are mere bumps in the road. You recover quickly from rejection. Some people take rejection and hurt very badly. This is a simple human nature. Stoic people, though, often recover quickly from this kind of upset without dwelling on the negative emotions that usually accompany such as experience. They are less likely to take it personally or feel that it reflects something in them that needs to be changed. It does not stop them from feeling confident in their next attempts. You remain calm under pressure. Having a stoic personality often goes hand in hand with having greater control over emotions. This means that when situations become difficult or high pressured, a stoic person is going to remain calm and rational. The pressure does not get them or distract them from achieving their goals. While other people may crumble in the face of pressure, stoic people are likely to thrive. You don't often seek help. A stoic personality is not always a good trait to have. Some stoic people are much likely to seek help from others in times of need. Everyone needs help sometimes with all sorts of problems, from moving furniture to navigating serious mental worries. With a stoic personality, a person is much more likely to take on these things by themselves even if they are struggling greatly. They are strong people who are able to handle difficulties without feeling too overwhelmed or requiring support and reassurance for other people. Sometimes this will extend as far as not seeking help or medical attention when they are unwell. They are likely to try to continue for as long as possible even if they aren't feeling their best, just because they feel more comfortable being alone. You can separate emotions from practicality. Some life events, both good and bad, can be incredibly emotional times, and those emotions can be overwhelming for some of us. Sometimes these events can be both emotionally and logically demanding, such as moving house, planning weddings and funerals, or having a baby. Often logic and emotion don't mesh well together. This can make getting things done in this situation particularly difficult. Stoic people are much better able to separate their emotions from the practicality of the situation that require logic and rational thinking. This allows them to complete tasks more efficiently without getting overwhelmed. You are very self-aware. As a result of not becoming clouded with emotions or insecurity, someone with a stoic personality is likely to know themselves very well and be more self-aware than a person typically would be. They understand their dreams and goals better than most and know how to reach them. They also understand their own needs very well and are able to support themselves. They understand even the simplest things about themselves, such as their likes and dislikes. This means they rarely do things that they don't want to do and can advocate for themselves when put in a position where they might have to. Being stoic means you are strong and comfortable and much harder to shake in times of trouble. It also means you might avoid seeking help when you need it. Having a stoic personality is a great trait to have, but always be open to letting others in when the pressure starts to mount too.